Ladies and gentlemen, the ATTE isn't coming August 1st. Hello everyone, it is I, Republic Studs. Now this has been going all around for a while. You guys are all probably well aware that the LEGO Star Wars ATTE set, the famed set that is coming out this year, coming with 212 Troopers and Commander Cody, is not coming out on its proposed release date of August 1st. This has been indicated first when I just say coming soon on lego.com. I also have a couple of friends who work at LEGO stores who've also confirmed it is not going to be coming on that date. It is going to be coming on a later one. So in this video, I really just want to kind of circle around and figure out exactly why this is happening, and then try to dig to that, and beyond that, try to decipher why these types of things keep happening. And worse, why LEGO is completely screwing the release and might be irreversibly damaging all potential future Clone Wars sets on top of this one, which, by the way, is amazing. Now notice when I'm targeting anything here, I am not targeting LEGO store employees, I am not targeting the designers of this set, I am not targeting anyone other than the distribution handlers of LEGO. Those are the main ones. Whoever is in charge of giving these sets out to certain stores or determining what is exclusive or not, those are the people who I am upset at with this video. With that said, I'm going to ask you all to hit that subscribe button, and also you get some time for your wall to breathe between the August 1st release and the eventual release, which I do have an approximated date for when these will be coming out, so stay tuned for that too. So the first big thing that no one has been calling into question is, why is this a LEGO Shop at Home exclusive? They have not done a set like this as a LEGO Shop at Home exclusive in a really long time. I cannot think of when they have done this. And as of yet now, there is no availability of this set on any other sites. You go, and this is the same thing with the Justifier set actually, you can go to any toy stores, any stores. You could go to Amazon first off. Amazon does not have these, and they are a big provider of LEGO. Costco probably will not be having these. You look to other websites. Let's go through the list. Walmart, Target, Best Buy. All of these places do not have ATTEs. Now, why is this? Why is LEGO restricting the ability for this massively popular set to be sold very far and very all over the place? And honestly, we have no answers. LEGO Shop at Home is infamous for being terrible at keeping LEGO sets in stock. If you need evidence of that, look at the clone minifigure packs. Those shouldn't even be that popular. They're honestly not the coolest thing ever. But they still continue to remain out of stock 5 seconds after they are uploaded. And what's worse is, since these are going to be on lego.com, and if this is any indication of anything similar compared to that, chances are these sets are not going to be available on lego.com for the very far foreseeable future. And second off, since you're going to put it on as an exclusive on lego.com, you think, oh, it would be nice to actually put out some pre-orders, give people some opportunities to pre-order the set, so when it eventually does release, whether that be August 1st or otherwise, you will get the set. They could have done an approximate date if they weren't 100% sure, if the factory wasn't ready on time or whatever was happening there. You could have done a pre-order for both this, again, and the Cad Bane Justifier, but for some dumb reason, they decided, no, we are not going to do that. These are the only two sets that are not going to be available for pre-order anywhere. And it's really quite frustrating, I'll be honest, because they should have put it up for pre-order. I have no idea why they just kind of are hoping, oh, okay, everyone will clamor for it, and it will come out right away, and that'll be it. And that's how it's going to work. So now pretty much anyone wants to somewhat guarantee a shot of getting it, there's no guarantee anyone gets it, especially with a new arbitrary potential release date in the future. Now, I want to analyze something, and I want to analyze the new Republic Fighter Tank set. This is a set that has still become widely difficult to find on store shelves. It is available at Targets exclusively and LEGO stores. That is it. Those are the only places that this set is available. It's a cool set. It comes with some clone troopers. Now, here is the main problem with it. It had a very struggling release. Now, the release was still fairly clean. LEGO stores did have them in stock for the most part on release day, which was good, by the way. And also, Targets did get them online. I honestly didn't see them in stores on the release date. And just recently, they finally restocked them, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And of course they're out of stock again, but that's a story for another time. But they at least were released. Like, they had a definitive release date, you knew when they were coming, and LEGO had them prepared. The marketing on them was there, everything was there, we saw them coming, they were revealed very close to their actual release, which I find kind of interesting. In fact, so close that I actually had the set in hand before they even officially revealed it. I had a review up right before they revealed the set, which is very funny to me. But the thing that's great about that set is you have 2 options to buy that one, because Lego.com hasn't been stocking this one, so you've had 2 options. You've had Lego.com and you've had Target, but on Lego.com it hasn't really been in stock at all. I cannot personally think of a time, and I'm someone who's very hyper-focused on the Lego Star Wars realm. I have not seen that set go on sale at Lego.com once since it was initially released, and it sold out that day pretty much. So if that's any indication of what's going to be happening with the ATTE, on top of people not even having the option to buy it at another store, that is borderline scary. And that will resort to a lot of people buying them up, storing them up, and then selling them on eBay for excessive prices. And this draws me into a whole another problem with this set in particular. So August 1st is really the last major wave before the holiday season. Obviously, we move into August and then September, and then obviously that's when, you know, the deals start to come, and that's when we start. October is when we start to see the deals for the holiday season, then it really ramps up come November. So you have a very small frame of time there to get these sets. Okay, so you have the initial release, that's sold out, let's get them back in stock, the hype has died down a little. But with this one, since they're doing such a struggled release, there is a chance that if there is any restock at all, it will be very minimal and it will be very hard to get this set. And this is what I'm worried about. So say October comes around, the ATTE goes back up at some point in time, chances are it's going to sell in August, it's going to come back later in November or September, it'll sell out there. October comes around, you get another restock, say, if we're that lucky. That's going to be gone. And then chances are a restock in terms of coming up to Black Friday, where you have all these amazing deals leading up to that, it's going to get much smaller. And that is really, Black Friday is a last chance for parents to get sets like this for their kids. And obviously, you all know this is a very in-demand Lego Star Wars set, which means there are going to be a lot of kids out there who want this set. And that, of course, leads to scalpers. Now, I'm not really one to question scalpers. People still buy from them. So if everyone stopped buying from them, they'd be out of business. This is just how the way the world works. I don't like overpaying for sets, but some people do. If you want a product, you will pay a premium to get it if you do not have access to it. I get that. But it sucks when Lego can keep up production on this. I've seen them keep production up on every other set, and they haven't had a problem with that. They should know to overestimate these sets. They know they will all sell. That is not a problem. They could dramatically overproduce this one and it will still hold on shelves for a while. So I really don't see the problem. I know a lot of people intend on buying multiples of the set, let alone kids actually wanting it. And we will wait to see how their production goes, but based on how they've done with the Republic Fighter Tank, the Clone minifigure packs, or pretty much any major Clone Wars set, they have not done the best job, at least initially, of this. Usually it catches up around a year later. It took forever for the Fileverse Battle Pack to not be impossible to get. And basically what's going to happen is you're going to have parents spending $250, maybe even $300 to get this set for their kids for Christmas because their kids really want it and Lego refuses and is unable to keep them in proper stock. And I do not know why they continue to do this. And there is really zero reason this set should be delayed. I thought with the minifigure packs, okay, maybe they have an excuse. They're a special packaging, they're a little bit of a different style set, they might have a harder time getting out, it's a Lego Store exclusive, but first off, this shouldn't be a Lego Store exclusive at all, they have zero excuse for that. And also, I know there is a printing error, I do not think that is the rationale for why they are delaying it. And again, I praise the Lego design team. They did an amazing job with the set. This is nothing but praise. And the only reason I'm so upset is because we love this set. And the actual manufacturing and stocking crew and whoever is in charge of why this is an exclusive and not a Walmart mass retail, why is this not a Amazon mass retail set, what is going on there, why, and follow-up question, is it going to be a mass retail set? Is it eventually going to hit Walmart? Because we've seen that sometimes where they'll take an exclusive set and they'll more widely release it. The Republic Gunship is available on a lot of sites, obviously, that are not Lego.com. It initially was, but they're not releasing it like a UCS set. And it's going to be very weird to see, to say the least. And quite frankly, the biggest worrying factor for me is this is going to nerf Lego's numbers on Clone Wars set sales, specifically these ATTE, and say have a set like the Scythe. It's not one that's like massively popular. It's very popular. It comes with Inquisitors. It's great. I love it. It's one of my favorite sets coming out. But, you know, it's very accessible to get. It's going to be available on Amazon. It's going to be available all these places, and people are not going to have a hard time getting it. So it is going to have much better sales numbers. The ATTE, which they're not stocking, and while it's selling out every 5 seconds, no matter how much they put out on Lego.com, it's not going to match the sales on, say, Amazon, Walmart, Target, and the list goes on. If more Clone Wars sets come out, stores will order less, of these style sets, meaning there will ultimately be less of them available, meaning the stocking issue will just get worse. Now, that is kind of my definitive analysis on why I think this is just ultimately bad for Lego Clone Wars sets in general. And I don't entirely know how stores work their, decision making on what they take on as exclusives, or if they even acknowledge it's Clone Wars sets. But if it is any indication, this is it. I hope you consider it. By the way, so the predicted date is they're saying mid-August is when it's gonna hit Lego stores. So you're gonna want to be calling your Lego stores between the 12th and the 17th. Call them up every other day if you're able, and find out, and frequently check up on this channel. I might even do a full individual video announcing that the set has been released. I am very frustrated. I am not going to be able to have a review up on the first day of its release, or maybe even the second day. It might take a long time for me to get a review out. So for that, I apologize. With that said, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Stay awesome. Wait. I can't believe you guys were just about to click off this video without liking it. What's the deal? Why did you do that? Don't do that. Click that like button. I'm still waiting. Okay, you can go now.